What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Been having some problems with the DJI. I'm fingers crossed that I fixed it, but I think my SD card that I had in there was just not able to keep up, because I'd be filming a ride and it would just after anywhere from 5 to a minute, 5 seconds to a minute, it would just stop recording on its own. So I mean, it was an old SD card, but it's still a good SD card. So I went and bought a new one today. Hopefully that's gonna fix it. And I can actually film rides because I got the Grand Prix I want to actually film. So out here just testing this new SD card. I hear gunshots. Where are you? All right, so let's test this new fucking thing. Woo! I think I got it figured out. 1 second. Alright, so I think I've got the camera figured out why it was turning off. My theory is that the SD card that I had couldn't write fast enough what it was taking in, and it was just like shutting the camera down. Because it was too much to process, and so it just shut it down because it couldn't keep up. So I got a new SD card. I just kind of got the similar, it's the SanDisk Extreme, whatever, I'll put it there, people don't care. So I got the new SD card, and even then it was still, I was filming in 4K, the 16:9 at 60 frames per second, and I was still getting, earlier in the ride, some of those shut off problems. So I just changed it. It's still 4K 16:9, but now I'm down to 30 frames per second, and I rode that damn near probably the fastest I've ever ridden it, and the camera's still recorded. So I'm thinking that this SD card will work for now, but I do need to get one of their recommended ones because I'd like to film with 60 frames, but 30 frames is still good. Makes you look faster, which is cool. So I think it's solved. For those of you with the DJI, their website does have a recommended SD card list on there. Unfortunately, I just went to Best Buy because of the time crunch, and I just got one that was similar, had the same kind of ratings as those. So anyway, got that figured out. Hopefully gonna keep going riding. We've been out here for about 35 minutes or so, just trying to get as much seat time as I can, and it's definitely making a difference. That was the fastest I've ever ridden that little section. That felt really, really good. Focusing on my braking, leaning forward in the turns, being more in an attack position instead of being neutral, making sure the knees don't come over the feet. Some of the tips that I've picked up that seem to be drastically helping my riding. I'd highly recommend checking out the Ride with the Knights YouTube channel. They've got a lot of great videos on there. And they obviously know what they're talking about because I've been trying this stuff, and it's working well. I'm feeling fast, and you know, just getting the seat time in, so that feels pretty dang good, and suspension's feeling pretty dialed for the race. I actually really am happy with where it's set up. All right, well, we're gonna end it here. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate it. Next video you will be seeing is probably gonna be the Grand Prix. Gonna take the week off from riding and focus on getting the bike prepped. I've done the majority of the prep already, but still need to do like oil change, air filter. Gonna be a fun one. The Grand Prix, we're gonna be camping up there, so that'll be fun for the whole weekend. So I'll have video of my race. I'll just do one of the lap videos, and then I will film and do a whole like Virginia City Grand Prix weekend video, I think, as well. I think that would be super fun, because I race Saturday with it's pros, and I think pros A, B. So Saturday is gonna be really fun to watch the start, because it's all I think it's the novices, and then it's all like the miscellaneous categories. So like bomber, and then they have like an e-bike class, and then they have like vintage and stuff. So there's a lot of different bikes that are gonna race on Saturday, so it'll be fun to watch. And I'll kind of do a little tour of Virginia City on the video, just kind of record, walk around. So that's what's coming down the pipeline for you guys. I know not many people really watch my videos, but I do appreciate those of you who do comment and watch and give the videos likes. I do really appreciate that. You know, it's fun for me to not just be sitting out here talking to a camera for no reason. So thank you again to those of you who do watch. I always appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya!